Good morning, everyone. Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Hannah. I'm so happy to have you here, and welcome to today's vlog. My original idea for this video was doing like a deep clean my apartment with me, and then it kind of snowballed into sort of a self-care day, but just like doing things to make myself feel better. I've been going through it lately, and my apartment, while it's not the messiest it's ever been, like it's definitely not really actually bad at all. There's some clutter, there's a lot of laundry to do. There's always a lot of laundry to do. I need to just figure out where to put things, or maybe like get rid of things. I don't really know what this is gonna entail, but I just wanna make my space tidier and cleaner and make me feel better. I need to vacuum everything, dust. But then I also was like, well, if I'm doing all that, I might as well probably take an everything shower, kind of hamper myself, maybe shave my legs for the first time in months. Like, I don't know. I need new nails to be put on. I have press-ons that I do from Olive and June. I've just been painting my nails and they chip in one day, which is so annoying. So I wanna like do that. I'm gonna cook myself a nice dinner. So it's kind of turned into this whole thing, not just cleaning, but I feel like I'm gonna be spending a lot of time cleaning. I just feel so much better when my space is clean, and if I'm really getting into it with the cleaning, there's one of two things are going on, or maybe both in some cases, but one of two things typically are going on. One, I have people coming over and for some reason I'm expecting them to inspect every area of my apartment, look in my closets and inspect the dust everywhere. Like, no one is doing that, but I think I've turned into my mother in that way. I would have friends over when I was younger, and she would be cleaning the entire house as if like Taylor Swift was coming over. And I always was like, why are you doing all that? Like, nobody cares. But now that I have my own space, I get it. Okay, that's option one. Option two is I'm really going through it mentally. If I just start randomly cleaning everything and really get into it, that is a good sign that I am probably going through it. So this situation specifically is option number two. So the whole point of this video is just to do things today around my space to try and make it better, make myself feel better. Doing things like this, like, it's not gonna solve my problems. It's not gonna make my mental health issues go away, whatever, but it does help. Providing myself a clean space, taking care of myself, that's all very important. So that's what we're doing today. I was gonna start with stripping my bed because I need to wash my sheets, but Charlie is behind me right now. If you could see this lump right here, that is Charlie. She has decided she's gonna sleep under the covers, and she's probably gonna be there for the next few hours. So we're gonna start with the towels because I'm out of those almost. I need to empty the dishwasher and just like generally clean up the kitchen counter. It's just become a dumping ground for random stuff. I have laundry that is like half folded, half sorted that I need to hang up, put away, put in drawers. As I said, probably take an everything shower, probably shave my legs. That's gonna take ages, but I'm gonna feel so much better afterwards. Put some new press-on nails on, and cook myself a nice dinner. Now, this is not necessarily all in that order, but those are my main goals for the day. Speaking of cooking myself a nice dinner, I actually have my Green Chef box this week, and Green Chef is kindly sponsoring today's video. So thank you so much to Green Chef. I love it when I have my Green Chef boxes because it means I didn't have to grocery shop for dinners. I didn't have to meal plan for dinners. The ingredients come pre-portioned. I have to do a little bit of prep. It eliminates a lot of food waste. I get to try cooking new recipes that I may not have even thought of before, and the food is genuinely so good. I always feel like a chef. Like, it actually looks good and it tastes good, which is the most important part. If you're not familiar with Green Chef already, they are the #1 meal kit for clean eating. They deliver only real farm-sourced ingredients with over 40 clean, customizable recipes to choose from every week. And they use science-backed nutrition for their meal plans, like Mediterranean, high protein, high fiber. I personally do the balanced living plan, and I really like that. They also cut grocery shopping food waste by 20%, and they offset 100% of delivery emissions. One of my favorite ways to take care of myself, healthy habits if you will, is to plan at least my dinners. If I can have my dinners planned for the week, I just feel on top of the world because it's something that I don't have to think about. I know I'm gonna be getting a nutritious, good, fulfilling meal for myself, and I love that, and Green Chef makes that so easy. So if you want to check out Green Chef, you can head to greenchef.com or click the link below and use code 50HANNAH to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box and 20% off for 2 months. That's code 50HANNAH at greenchef.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box and 20% off for 2 months. I'm gonna cook that meal later, but thank you so much to Green Chef for sponsoring today. Now I'm going to pick something to listen to, and I'm gonna start laundry. I've been trying to de-stimulate my brain more lately and not have to constantly be distracting myself while I'm doing other tasks. But when it comes to cleaning, like, cleaning is my exception. It is so much more fun to listen to either a podcast or an audiobook or something. I feel like I get more done when I'm doing it because I'm motivated to keep going because I want to keep listening to the story and I can do both at the same time. I have been absolutely loving audiobooks. I finished 10 books in January, which I think is a personal record for how many books I've read in a month. Some of those I listened to on audiobook. I listened to the Daisy Jones and the Six audiobook on Spotify, and it was fantastic. It was like an entire production. All of the different characters had different voice actors. It was so well done. I loved it. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm on a Taylor Jenkins Reid kick right now. So currently I am listening to, I think it's called Maybe in a Different Life. Maybe in Another Life. It's about a girl named Hannah who moved from New York City back to her hometown of LA. She feels like she has no idea what she's doing with her life. She has no job, no car, no apartment. She's gonna be staying with her longtime best friend for a while, and her high school ex-boyfriend, I think it is, calls her as soon as she gets back in town. He's like, I heard you're back in town, let's go out. So her and her best friend and her best friend's man and her ex-boyfriend from high school and a bunch of other people go out to this bar one night. Basically, the story unfolds in two alternate timelines of events, like what could have happened depending on which decision she made. So the decision that was the defining one that we then follow, the two paths that it would have taken, is if she left the bar with her friend and just went home, or if she left the bar with her ex-boyfriend. I just love Taylor Jenkins Reid's ideas, her storytelling. So much is happening, but you find stuff out in one of the lives that she doesn't even know yet in the other life because she found out about it earlier in the one life because something happened. It's so interesting. I also resonate with the main character because she's going through an identity crisis, and maybe I'm not going through a full identity crisis, but I just feel like I've been going through a quarter life crisis for like the last 4 years. And her name's Hannah, so that's fun. I'm 34% of the way through that audiobook, so I think I'm gonna pop my headphones in, turn that back on, and just start cleaning with the first thing. I'm going to try to do one thing at a time. Typically when I'm cleaning, I will multitask and like start one thing, like start unloading the dishes, but then see something else in the kitchen, put that away. Then I'm like, oh shit, I still have to like unload the rest of the dishes, and then I get distracted again. So I'm just gonna try and do one thing at a time, work my way through it, and have fun doing it, listening to an audiobook, and I will check in with you in a little bit. All right, I can finally take the sheets off my bed. The towels are in the dryer right now. I washed all my dishes. I cleaned my espresso machine. I put a new filter in it. I folded and put away the laundry that I had. I wiped down the counters in the kitchen, cleaned the toilet. I'm waiting for my vacuum to charge so I can vacuum everything. Just had lunch. I have the Olympics on in the other room too. I'm listening to my audiobook. I'm doing well. This is great. I feel great. I'm gonna strip my bed. I think I might even, I'm gonna take the duvet cover off and wash that, but I think I'm in the mood already for my spring and summer duvet cover. I'm sick of this. Like, I want my cute little green gingham duvet cover back with the cute little lace on it. It just makes me happy. So I'll probably put that on. That's already washed. It's been waiting all winter to be used again. Getting into bed tonight is going to be heavenly. For now, I'm going to keep going. Just try to do as much as I can. If I don't clean every single thing, that's fine. I just want it to look better and feel better than it did when I woke up today, and I'm making good progress toward that. So that's a win. Alright y'all, it is 5 p.m. You know what that means. You probably actually don't know what that means, but I'm gonna tell you, it's time for my everything shower. I mentioned in a previous video that I love starting my night routine early with a shower instead of like, sometimes I'll shower at the end of the night after I do everything else, but I don't know. Something about just getting my shower the first thing in my night routine helps me to wind down more and just makes me feel like all good and cozy and just like I can relax and enjoy the rest of the night. That's what I'm about to do. This is gonna take forever, I fear, because I'm doing a full everything shower, like washing my hair, shaving my legs, whole legs. Sometimes I only do half, but I thought that I would show you some of my favorite shower products because I love my shower stuff. First off, for face wash, this is the same brand as the micellar water that I use to take my makeup off, but it's in a gel form. So if I take my makeup off in the shower, I will use this. It's like a gel micellar water. I didn't even know this existed, but I really like this. And then I will double cleanse with this La Roche-Posay cleanser. It's very gentle. I have very sensitive acne prone skin. These are my favorite hair products. I don't use this shampoo a lot. I use it on special occasions because it's expensive and it's like not that much in the bottle. But this conditioner I use every single time I wash my hair. These are amazing. Not only do they smell amazing, but I feel like they just make my hair so much softer. This is by far my favorite body wash, the Method Body Simply Nourish scent. It's just unbeatable. It's so good. I love using this. This is a recent find. I started using this EOS shave oil. I love this scent, fresh and cozy. It like lingers on your body, so even after you get out of the shower, you smell like it, and it smells so nice. I just feel so luxurious when I like come out of the shower and I smell all good with all my products and everything. It just makes me feel so good. It's the little things, but I love this stuff as well. Those are some of my faves. I actually also just got these. I always moisturize my legs after I shower, but especially after I shave. So I just got this from Athena Club. It is a skin perfecting body lotion in golden vanilla. And then it also has a matching hair and body mist in the same scent. I will honestly throw perfume on or like a little body spray after the shower too, just for fun. Like I'll spray it on my clothes. I don't know, I just love smelling good and it just makes me feel good. So I just got these. I'm gonna use this lotion at least after I get out of the shower. If I want to spray this on too, who knows, maybe I will, but I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna try those. That is it. I am about to feel so good. I'm so excited. There's an extra long episode of Chicks in the Office that I'm gonna listen to while I shower. Usually when I body shower, I try not to listen to something. Like I try to just take the time to be with myself, but this is gonna be a whole ordeal. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. It's about balance, okay? Nobody's perfect. this just one day. Naturally, that didn't happen. By the time I finished eating, I was just tired. I feel like I got a lot done around the house. I did a lot of just tidying up, putting things away. I vacuumed, I did laundry, changed my sheets. I have my spring sheets on my bed now. And then for myself, I took an everything shower. I cooked myself a nice dinner. Then I'm just gonna finish this video up the day after, but then the thing that I needed to be focusing on was editing. So now we're back, it's a couple days later. I did decide that I am gonna go home and spend some time with my parents. So that has introduced a new element to this, which is my apartment shutdown. My apartment shutdown is kind of a mental list that I do when I know that I'm leaving my apartment for any length of time, honestly. I just like to come back to a clean space. So that includes doing all the laundry and then putting it away so that it's not out, but also so that I can pack whatever it is that I need. Making sure the dishes are done, the trash is taken out, the recycling. Recycling I'm less worried about than the trash. Trash needs to go, obviously. Just like tidying up, if there's anything out of place, putting it back in place. The main thing I want to tackle today in terms of my apartment shutdown, because I'm not leaving for another couple of days, so I don't need to start packing or anything yet, but just making sure I'm putting everything back after I use it. I did a brief grocery shop just to get a couple bananas and some coffee and milk for these next couple days, because I did just deep clean my coffee machine, which you guys I think saw me do. But I deep cleaned my coffee machine. I don't want to just like start brewing random coffee and then having to like take it all apart and clean it again. So I got some stock soak, however you pronounce it, cold brew. I love this stuff. So this is gonna be my coffee for the next couple days. But I wanted to go through my fridge and get anything out that is either expired currently or will expire before I get back. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's always a good thing to do. I'm already looking at things and I'm like, okay, I know this has to go. Oh, I need to make cookies. That's unrelated to this, but I'm going to a Valentine's night and I'm bringing my famous cookies. I'm gonna use ice and sugar. Anyway, I booked this trip home last week because, as I talked about in my last video, my mental health has just not been doing good and I just want to be with my mom, like, you know what I mean? I'm very grateful to have the flexibility to be able to go have a little time with family for a bit and then hopefully come back and feel refreshed and just excited to keep going with my daily routine. But right now, that is not what I need. Right now, what I need is to get out of my daily routine and just be with family. Sometimes you just gotta go home and that is okay. So I'm gonna go through my fridge right now and take out, again, anything that's expired, going to be expired, just old. I have like juices in there from months ago. I'm like, okay, this is disgusting. Wash out anything, recycle what I can. I just know that's gonna make me feel so much better. My apartment shutdown comes from this list that I used to get when I was in college, when I was living in dorms, of a list of things that they wanted us to do before we would leave for winter break, Thanksgiving break, spring break, whatever break it was. They would have us like throw out all of our trash, get rid of any perishable food, just make sure that the place is tidy and not like gonna accrue dust or like, I don't know, ew, bugs or something. I don't know. But they gave us checklists of things to do around our spaces to make them clean and ready for us not being there for a little bit. And that just stuck with me. It just did. So now every time I leave my apartment for any duration of time, I do that and it does make me feel better. Now, I don't need to like scrub the baseboards while I'm doing this. If I feel like doing that, that's great. However, by the time I get back, there will probably be new dust on the baseboards anyway. I have OCD, so I can get very obsessive with cleaning and just feeling like, oh, it's not done yet, it's not done yet. Like, at the end of the day, this doesn't need to be that serious. It's just do the top level things, get the place feeling in good shape, tidy, and that's really all I need to do. So I'm gonna go through the fridge, and I also still do need to put nails on, and I'm gonna show you how I do that, because I love my press-on nails and I feel like I've got it down to a science at this point, and I feel like I need to also share that with you. I'm gonna listen to a podcast and get to cleaning. right, it's nail time. Welcome to my nail studio. Here are the nails I'm gonna be putting on today. They are from Olive & June. My favorite shape are the like rounded ones. These ones I believe are they almond? It doesn't say. I do like the medium length. If it's a rounded one, I'll also do short, but the color of this one is Social Studies. These are like $10. I usually get them from their website because they have a better selection. Should end up looking like that. First step is usually to go through and pick out the sizes, but I also need to prep my nails. So to do that, I have some clear like nail growth, nail strengthener stuff on there. So I'm gonna go with some acetone and just make sure my nails don't have anything on them. Then I lightly buff the shine off the top of my nails with a nail file. And then I also will file the underside of the fake nail so that the glue has something to stick to on both sides. That I think is the most important part. There is a science to this, like honestly. And then I keep the rest of the nails that I don't use because if one falls off, I literally just glue it back on, like I don't care. It usually takes like 30 to 40 minutes, start to finish. I've gotten pretty good at it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna start wiping my nails down and then we'll go from there. I do miss having my nails done professionally. I was getting builder gel there for a little bit and I really, really liked that, but I am in a pinch right now, so I have a back stock of so many Olive & June sets. So who knows, maybe in the near future, maybe for the springtime, I will start getting builder gel again. It's just obviously more expensive and you actually have to go to the salon, but they stay on so well and they just look so nice. We'll see what I decide to do, but for right now I'm doing this and this is gonna be great. I'm also listening to the Dove Cameron Call Her Daddy interview, which is so good. Now that that's done, we can really get into it. So I'll be back when my nails are done. Hello everyone, it is later. I actually just finished doing my makeup because I have plans, but I wanted to come on and end today's video. I don't really know what this was, but it was something nonetheless. I have my spring sheets on my bed, my spring comforter I should say. I've had these cute little pink ones on the whole time, but I had a different comforter. So I just switched back to my green gingham comforter. There's this lump right here, which is formerly known as Charlie. Oh, I'm sorry I woke you up. But I feel like my apartment is as good as it's gonna get, to be honest. I'm also very happy with my nails. I feel like I'm in a good position going into leaving in a few days and just feeling a little bit better in my space. I just need to keep it up is the thing. Like putting stuff away right away, not like leaving it out and leaving it for another time. That's where I always get caught and I like shoot myself in the foot. Things are definitely gonna get more hectic before they get better because I'm gonna be pulling out a bunch of stuff to pack. But I got through a lot of the stuff that I needed to. I did a lot of laundry. I'm still doing laundry. I'm always doing laundry, okay? I don't even need to say it at this point. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you guys in my next one. And until then, I hope you have a great week, whatever it is. I'll see you next time. Bye.